How's it going, everyone? Brian Hoops here, Midwest Market Solutions. This is a look at 2017 from a trading perspective for our Market Insider Trade newsletter. These are the recommendations that, results of the recommendations that we put out in our daily newsletter, and hope you're subscribed to that. This could be potentially a free service to you if you do your trading through us. If not, subscription is required to access this. These are the last 2 years here. As you can see, this is 2017 right in here. The top one and then the bottom one is 2016. So looking at how we did, we started off with 25,000 in 17, 10,000 in 16, and winning percentage a little bit lower here, 58% versus 68%, and that's since I've been doing this with 10, 11, 12 years or more, we always kind of hovered right around 60%. So this is pretty normal how we would be, and that's why we say a lot of times we're going to be wrong on 4 out of 10 trades, almost half the trades. It's hard to pick and choose and remain your account growing and being profitable. So we recommend you take every trade that we do, and there will be some losses, no doubt, and hopefully the wins outperform the losers here. So a difference here, standard contract versus money management calculator. The standard contract means using one trade of each one. So you do one contract standard. Money management, you could have multiple contracts depending upon your starting account balance, your risk percentage, and what potential stop loss that we have in there. So that is a money management calculator you can find on our website at midwestmarketsolutions.com and use that on a regular basis. I use it for every trade that I do, and then we reflect it in our newsletter as well. So almost always you're going to see a better return with the money management calculator. Here we had 21,000 in profits versus 15 with just a standard contract. The prior year 27.5 versus 23.9. So both years much better returns using this money management calculator versus the standard contract, because you're just trading one contract here and you just don't have the flexibility to take profits, to raise stops, that sort of thing when you have multiple contracts. Of course, if you end up losing more than what you win, that may change. But as long as you have a good solid winning percentage and making more money than you lose on profits, money management calculator is going to exceed far and away what a standard contract would do. So both years we had similar amount of trades, 54 winners versus 64 winners. Had some more losers here, 39 versus 30, and just a little bit different in how the markets do, maybe a little bit different trading styles between the 2 years, but we're going to look to grow and improve on in 2018. For 2018, here's what we're starting with. We are going to use 25,000 as our starting point, and we're going to use a risk percentage of 3%, and we're going to continue to use these two numbers here, 25 and 3%, and you can adjust these based on your account balance. Maybe you have 10, maybe you have more than 25, 50,000. The 3%, I think, is key to your direction. That's not very aggressive. There's people who've had 5, 10% risk, 20% would be a lot. You're talking about, if you use 10% of your account balance, you're risking on a $10,000 account, you're risking $1,000 on every particular trade. So I recommend 3. That's pretty conservative. Maybe you want to be more aggressive than that, but keep it consistent. Here we had 5%, and I think that's why we had such a better winning numbers here of 27 versus 21. We were a little bit more aggressive. I backed that off to 3%, but increased the amount that we were trading instead of the 10. So you can play with those numbers and see how it turns out for you. But as we go into 2018, we're going to start with 25 and 3 and try and build off that, make a 2018 a profitable year. If you want more information, contact me, and always have good trades. This has been Brian Hoops for Midwest Markets.